welcome. And today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and it is my first time playing it. Like you can load game. It's all empty slots. I never played it before, and the only thing I know that there is. Hello, Dio. Thank you, cześć. There is free ending, są 3 endingi, więc nie możesz... Cześć Sakatsu, cześć. Nie możesz z jedną z dziewczynek skończyć. You cannot end up with one of the girls, I think, because there are free endings and 4 girls. So, I think this one will be antagonist. I think she will be the antagonist because, you know, she's back to us, or maybe she's just shy, but you know, she's like the most far away from us. Ona jest od nas najdalej, więc wydaje mi się, że po prostu mamy tutaj 3 bohaterki i ona nas nie lubi. Thank you for follow, dziękuję za follow. Więc wydaje mi się, że są dostępne endingi z tymi 3, z Moniką, Natsuki i Sayori. Więc spróbujemy pójść Sayori route. We'll try to go for Sayori route since I think you cannot end up with Yuri. Probably, she's the most far away, so you will be able to get with Natsuki, Monika, and Sayori, so we'll go Sayori because she's so cute. Just look at her, how cute she is. I love her. Okay, new game. Please enter your name, Dianko. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Która miała taki zawisły moment? Nie wiem. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Sayori route! Okay, Asana Najimi always wins. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you have known each other for so long. Któraś różowa wisiała? Co? Zawisła? Nie rozumiem. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just cyanidal in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I called you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Dianko. I'm sorry. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we are a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh, why are we so mean? She's so cute, she's so precious, just look at her. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dianko, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I am perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. We are so... I was talking about how I am worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? She's so cute. I love her. And I know you're happy right now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. Thank you for follow! Nino Pino 29. I look at few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Hello, hello, thank you for coming. We are trying to end up with our Asana Najimi, our best friend. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! She's so precious! Why do I let myself get lectures by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh no. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. That's not something to be impressed about, Sayori. Swipe pro tip sprawdzaj pliki. Pliki? Okay. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Hello, Mafcho, thank you for coming. Look at her, she's so precious. No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I am going to your club. Minnie. Sayori is vice-president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice-president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Oh my god, we are so mean to Sayori. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! She's so precious. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Hello, Animal Master, thank you for coming! Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member! I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Dianko! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Oh my god, we are such a bad person. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it! Sorry. Natsuki. So how is your poetry skills? I hope they are good. The girl with the sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And this sounds like you already knew Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Dianko. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Wait. Cupcakes. How is your poetry skill? I like this game a lot. I do not know if I like it. I will try it. I haven't seen one of the puffs in so long, but no spoilers, it will be fun stream. Concha. Momo-chan is here. Hello, Momo-chan. Thank you for coming. Thank you for follow too. Basically completely out of my league. No nie, to tak głupia? Huh? Of course, besides I don't ever like spoiling people. Peace! So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Dianko. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them! I get them! Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? Ta Monika, nie warto szczepić ryja. Na wszelki wypadek miejmy na względzie dobro Dianko, ograniczajmy śmieszkowanie. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one more space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Yes! Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh my god, that's so cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh no, not this game. Hello, Albert. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. Somebody once told me Sayori is like... Oh no, I wasn't supposed to read it like that, I'm sorry. Somebody once told me that Sayori is like me, don't know why. I like her really much for now, she's really cute. They're also sweet, I love them. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayori isn't really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know... Wait, lepiej nie sobie... Czas na powtórkę z rozrywki... Don't worry, po polsku możesz, nie bój się. Lepiej nie zaburzać porządku, okej. I mean, jeśli chcecie rozmawiać po polsku... W ogóle, czy my hitnęliśmy 50 followerów? Czy my już możemy być... Jesteśmy road for affiliate? Sekundka, w ogóle co mi się tutaj dzieje? Coś mi się buguje, widzicie to? W tym miejscu. Nani. A, wiem dlaczego. Okej, już jest okej. Bo ja chcę coś sprawdzić, poczekajcie, dajcie mi sekundkę. Bo widzę, że mamy 50 i czy to jest czas na affiliate'a? Can I get affiliate already? Can I get... Step into the spotlight, start your streaming journey and build community on Twitch. So... I think so. Okay, I don't know. Nie wiem. Nie, chcę sprawdzić. I'm really curious about it. How do I do it? Got it, thanks. Achievements. Affiliate. Oh, okay. I will need to... Będę musiała jeszcze streamować przez 3 razy. Przez łącznie 8 godzin w totalu. Czyli przez jeszcze 5 godzin. Czyli zrobimy niedługo już. Ale czad. Okej. Wracając. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm following that dream. She's sweet. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. This game is for 6 hours. Oh, cool, okay. I'm confident that we can all regrow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find this free. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Dianko, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I have read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? No! why did we... I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, thank you for follow! It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Oh my god. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Hello, Shishaya. Hey, y'all. Also, hello, Reverse Angel. What do you confirm? Depends on speed of reading. Okay. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dianko? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we are back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I'm not cute. Hey, that's my line. Yeah, it's yours. That's why maybe you are like Natsuki, not like Sayori. Huh? 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 Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other scoops to look at, and I lose the train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Dianko. I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-handed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I have decided then. I will join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dianko, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Dianko, since we are already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yay! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. And we are going with Sayori. So, hello Dianko, I didn't know that fairies likes books. Of course, who doesn't? Okay, lonely and not important. Your name is sad. I hope you do not think about yourself that way. Because, if you come here, you shouldn't feel lonely anymore. Thank you. And, I think that there is no such thing as not important person. Everyone is important. I care about you, okay? Okay, so we are going to choose words Sayori would like. What do you think she would like? Hard words will be for Yuri. I think words like excitement or play or shiny will be for Natsuki. So what leaves for Sayori? Childhood maybe? Like childhood friends, you know? Osananajimi? Tag! Yes! Okay, let's write them down and try to make some sentences of them. So it's notepad. Give me. I don't have them anywhere, so I will just... we choose childhood. Yes, let's do this. Childhood. What else she will like? Disaster, destiny, Starscape, maybe? No! Okay. Starscape. Mouse, misery, sweet lipstick, comfort. Comfort, maybe. Yes! Boop! Boop will be for Natsuki. Chocolate, whistle, adventure? Heart explode, summer holiday, graveyard, parfait. Adventure? Adventure? Maybe peace? No. It's harder than I thought. Peace? Vacation, maybe? Yes. Vacation. Smile? Raindrops, maybe? No, she likes raindrops. Okay. Raindrops. Dream? No! Why? Treasure. Treasure. Wonderful. Let's put it here actually. This will be easier. We'll write here and we'll read amazing. Journey? No. Precious. That's a lot of words actually. Jump. No. Hej, Dianko, Dianeczko. Jak się dziś miewacie, jak samo poczucie, jak dzień przemija? Piszemy wiersz. What word did I choose? Jump. Dance? Melody? No. Philosophy, fame, fun? Fun. Happiness? Memories, maybe? That's the last one. Warm. And now... No, wait! Wait, we are not ready yet. We have this. Let's give them... outline. Wait, we need to write this. So, are we ready with our poem? Not yet. So, adventure. Let's give it some outline. We are writing our actual poem. Adventure. No. Fun dream starts with adventure. Treasure your childhood memories. What did we already use? So we use childhood, we use adventure, we used dream and treasure and memories. Oh, and when raindrops fall, smile with warm peace in your warm comfort of peace. Your journey, your amazing, your wonderful journey was fun. No, fun, we already used it. Was your wonderful journey was precious. So comfort, we used it. We used journey and precious. We used peace and used wonderful and fun and warm as well. So looking into the starscape, remember your vacation. Raindrops will fall, but smile. Jump to the amazing melody of your own happiness. And that we used raindrops, we used smile, we used starscape, we used amazing, we used vacation, we used all of them. We did our poem. Fun dream starts with adventure. Treasure your childhood memories. When raindrops fall, smile. With warm comfort of peace. Your wonderful journey was precious. Looking into the starscape. Remember your vacation. Raindrops will fall, but smile. Jump to the amazing melody of your own happiness. We'll save it here. Hi again, Dianko. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dianko. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Okay, I'm sorry. I will just keep it here. Can you see it? If you want to see it, you will see it. I can post it somewhere after that if you want to. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dianko always gives its best, as long as she's having fun. She helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dianko can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! You even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, then I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I will like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I will definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Hi, how is everyone's day going? Sorry, że mi było tak długo. Hello, guys, Dolly, and welcome back, Dio. Dziękuję, że jesteście. Napisałam wiersz. I used the words I collected. Użyłam słów, które zebrałam. And I wrote a little poem of it. I'm not sure if you can see it well. I hope you can. So, yeah. We are having our first poem. Because I decided... that's the farmer. I decided that it will be fun to try to actually make a poems out of here. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder... Actually, I have a question, mam pytanie. Do you mind that I am trying to write the poems in this game? Like, czy uważacie, że to jest fajne, że próbuję napisać takie wierszyki na bazie słów, które wybieram? Or am I... Czy jestem trochę over the top i powinnam dać sobie z tym spokój? Or do you think it's kinda, you know, over the top and I should just give up? And it's annoying to, you know, watch me trying to make something. Było coś strasznego, czy jeszcze nie? Jedyne, co było straszne, to mój wierszyk. Starasz się, Dianeczka, ładnie ci nawet idzie. Dziękuję, thank you. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Hello, cutie. Pat, 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 pat. Wow! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Pisanie wierszy jest straszne. Było fajne, miałam fun. Ale jeśli wam się to nie podoba, to mogę tego już nie robić. To nie tylko to. Okay. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Fajnie, że te wiersze piszesz. Dziękuję. Cieszę się. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You will need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. You can write poems. It's cute. Thank you. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. Nap club. Where do I sign up? I would sign up as well. Nap club. Actually, can you ever hear the music? Yeah, you can. I will make it a little louder. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How it is written all over me? You are clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There is more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Ja mogę zrobić wierszomunicę. Nie. Uwaga, piszę. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Best friend Sayori. Yes, she's really cute. I really like her already. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you mean me. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? We are so rude. Eh? That's super mean. Yeah, that is super mean. Why are we so mean? Sorry, but you will thank me later. She won't thank you later, you jerk. Na górze róży, na dole fiołki. Monika jest najgorsza i straszna dla nas. Mój też był lepszy. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Oh my god, stop touching her! Stop touching her. Once you see how much better it looks, you will change your mind. We are the worst. Why do you enjoy that? This is so funny. You're treating you like a kid. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we are like this. Aren't you? Gdzie cenzura? To jest sweter. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you'd have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? That's not what a friend should say. Exactly! But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori has idiot buttons her blazer once more. She means that? You mean this? I'm not sure which part do you mean, because this has no buttons and this doesn't have a button in your chest. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you join you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking this time. Jestem chyba wyjątkiem, bo ja tylko piszę po polsku. Mi nie przeszkadza żaden język właściwie, ale mówię głównie po angielsku. Bo większość osób, które mnie oglądają, i tak rozumie angielski tak samo dobrze. Tabun. Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for follow. Pupil02, dziękuję za followa. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems you wrote now? I'm sorry, it's covering your face. Yay! Dianko, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I'll fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn apart from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from when I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Masz ładny głos, dziękuję! Jutro będę robiła o 12 na YouTubie śpiewanie. Dziś też posłuchać jak śpiewam. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Sayori, our best friend. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. Jej się spodoba. Mam nadzieję. She's my good friend after all. Oh? Oh my goodness! This is so good, Dianko! Is it? Fun dream starts. It was fun to read though. It was fun to write it. Fun dream starts with adventure. Treasure your childhood memories. When fail drops fall, smile with warm comfort of peace. Your wonderful journey was precious. Looking into the starscape, remember your vacation. Raindrops will fall, but smile. Jump to the amazing melody of your own happiness. Like this. I love it. Jak się na YouTubie nazywasz? Dianko Lastrea, tak samo jak tutaj. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Pop like Popcat. Pop, pop. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Dianko poem. She's so cute. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Dianko. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We will see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my planes in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me run the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was about poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in agreeing. I already said, już powiedziałam, że Dianko Lastrea, ale dobrze, że to napisałeś. Dziękuję. Mogę w sumie nawet podesłać linka. Może to nie jest głupi pomysł, żeby podesłać linka? Czy ja mogę podesłać linka? Bo mogę podesłać linka, nie? Oop! Here it is. Well, I guess there's no point in ongoing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess to look forward to it. We wanted to see what critic will hear from Yuri, so let's show it to Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she feels like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Jest fioletowy chyba? Tak, jest fioletowy. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bath, calm breathing air of the peasant but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Edgar Allan Poe vibes. U mnie jestem brązowy. Na czacie jesteś fioletowy. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Dianko. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Jakie jest twoje ulubione anime? Na pewno bardzo lubię Rosen Maiden, bardzo lubię Bokurano, bardzo lubię... Dużo w sumie, dużo. Ostatnio zaczęłam też oglądać Shadow House'a i bardzo mi się w sumie podoba. Z tych, które teraz wychodzą. I oglądam Hakushaku to Yose i też mi się bardzo podoba. Lubię jeszcze Higurashi, ale nowa seria mnie nie przekonuje. I co jeszcze lubię? Dużo lubię, za dużo lubię. Nie wiem. Przepraszam, lubię za dużo rzeczy. Okay. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. No to dalej może Monika. Nie, Monikę znamy. We know. Jesteś cute. Dziękuję. Dziękuję. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hej, Dianko. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dianko. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Jak ci dzionek mija? A bardzo dobrze, dziękuję. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well... We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you would think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. My gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I will end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Hello, Monika. Thank you for Wait, are you this Monika? Are you this Monika? I hope you're doing great. Okay, I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize... Oh, okay. I almost broke it. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That it's... A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Uh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you will like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. O, Monika na czacie, hejka. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Hello, Yuri! Oh my god, I got Monika and I got Yuri. Yabe! Time for Sayori and Natsuki to appear, I guess. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out that feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? You didn't? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Both Yuri and Monika on chat, yeah, bye. Yeah, let's just wait for Natsuki and Sayori. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there is no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Hello, Natsuki! Oh no. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? What? Oh no. Yeah, I see whole cast here. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. What? Oh no! What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Yeah, it is. Though, she's right. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Dianko did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I have spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dianko liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Ah! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dianko appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dianko started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Dianko, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Dianko. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dianko? Well... how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... The worst part is, I agree with them both. I agree with both. Both is good. I feel like Yuri is right. It's a waste to not use, hard words. But I feel like Natsuki's writing style is good too. That it's just, help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah. Have you run into spoilers or are you playing blind? I am playing blind. Yeah. Everyone is fighting and is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you are making your friend feel like this? Yes, I'm still able to play blind. So I am enjoying that. And I had Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika come to my chat actually. That's amazing. Dianko. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Thank you for follow. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki is cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice-president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Huh? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Dianko, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Dianko! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I have seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Dianko, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun! It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? No. We'll just have to see what future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. We are so bad. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, poem time. Awesome! We are making poem again. Flower? Explode! No. Explode. Excitement. Fun. Imagination. Who are you going for? Sayori! We are going for Sayori. Friends. Cheer? Maybe cheer. Simple emotion words. Okay. Cheer. I already saw happiness. She liked that. Boat. No. Wrong. Sweet, maybe. Summer. No. Hello, Ramyo. Nice to see you. Vibrant? Nah. Together. Smile. Smile together. What's wrong? Ramyo, is something wrong? Loud. Sunny. 3 more words. Heart. Pure. And think. And we will choose maybe wonderful. So not my best day. Aww. I hope you get better, Rami. Okay, so sing from your pure heart. Sing from your pure heart. Uh, don't pout. You're together. Let's smile with your friends. Pure happiness all around us. Oh, you're writing it. That's so cute. Yes, I thought it would be fun to actually try writing it myself. So, flower of excitement. No, flower of excitement will bloom and explode on vibrant summer. This loud sunny vacation. We didn't have vacation this time. Oh, what happened? What happened to me? Hello? I broke. Hello? Okay, I am broke. Sorry, I lagged. Okay. Let's sing from your pure heart. Wait, I need to get rid of words I already used because it's getting harder. So, dog. Sing pure heart. I got it already. Pout. We got this. Happiness. Friends. Smile together. I think I got this. No. Smile. Loud sunny. Thank you for follow. Flower. Explode. Excitement. I also got this. Fun. Did I get fun? Not yet. Vibrant summer. Hello. Thank you for coming. You'll seek Arcadia. So let's have amazing fun together to cheer imagination. Something like this. Cheer wonderful imagination, which is this one. Yeah, we got our poem. Wait. Where is Monica? There is not Monica yet. Wait a second. She will come. And this is actually our second poem. We already did one. This is our first one. Fun dream starts with adventure. Treasure your childhood memories. When raindrops fall, smile with warm comfort of peace. Your wonderful journey was precious. Looking into the starscape, remember your vacation. Raindrops will fall, but smile. Jump to the amazing melody of your own happiness. And the new one is sing from your pure heart. Don't pout, you're together. Let's smile with your friends. Pure happiness all around us. Flower of excitement will bloom and explode on vibrant summer. This loud sunny vacation, let's have amazing fun together to cheer wonderful imagination. I'm having a lot of fun writing it. It's fun. Sounds like idol songs. You're right! Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Dianko! Yo, Sayori. Looks you're in good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snacks before coming to the club room. So either you are not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there is one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Dianko to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got to absorb it into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's the little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori. Let me get... Okay. Plop! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Yeah, assassination? Oh. Where was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oof. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. It bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez! I get it! Cookie still in head. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez! You're such a kid sometimes! Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ah! Where is Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. What's happening to my neck? Okay, better. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry! Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried of anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I have always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dianko. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Wow, that was fine. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Dianko! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know that the festival is coming up? Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Dianko to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready, Dianko? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori? What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep! We are gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and to recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Dianko, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower it becomes to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final Yoral's moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just mean that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Dianko, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I have spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling to me. As the years went by, I began to haul myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brands too! They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayon spills all over her lap. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Oh! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, this gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Dianko. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. We are so sweet to her sometimes. In just a moment, I am already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back to the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cup and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. I'm sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stinks. Just bear with it, it will feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Dianko. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Dianko, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that! And I don't really do these kind of things all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you have been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right, Dianko. I'm so glad that nothing has changed between us. Do you think it will be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there is no telling where we will each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bags. Okej. Bo już jest ponad 2 godziny w sumie. To miał być krótki stream. It was supposed to be a short stream, but it's been 2 hours now, so I think we will just finish at, you know, going to the class. Hey, Sayori hops on her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stop so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing, I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh, Sayori, your forehead? fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, we will share our poems next time, okay? Because it's been over 2 hours now, and I feel like we should be, it's 6 hours, right? So we will make it 3 streams, and with that, yes, we'll make it 3 streams. That's why, this is the time when we should end it. So I will. I'm really grateful you all came. Thank you for coming, everyone. I'm glad you came and you enjoyed it. And thank you everyone. I had a bunch of fun. Now let's check it out. Who is here? I can see Taika is playing Genshin and Kiranami is doing live dubbing. Let's go for Taika, I think. Let's go for it. Loved it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking it. I had lots of fun and I will definitely continue playing this game. It's fun. When is the next one? I think I'll do it on Monday. On Monday, same time, 5 p.m. CAT. It's about 2 hours. Yeah. On Monday we'll do Doki Doki Literature Club again. I'm really glad you came. Thank you so much. I enjoyed that. I love this game. It's so cute. It's so adorable. Like, so I will be seeing you next time. Yes, I'm really happy to be able to be here. And let's ride the Taika with Genshin. What is it? How am I supposed to do this? I forgot. Taika. So, let's get ready. Da-da-da-dum. And thank you everyone for coming again. Wow, I said it so much times already. Yeah, we'll see each other on Monday, 5 p.m. CAT. And if you want to keep in touch with stuff I do, stuff I post, feel free to follow me on Twitter, because I will post things related to Doki Doki as well on that platform. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye bye.